Hello guys, now as usual we are back with the partial derivative question, but this question is more like a proving one. So the question is, if w is equal to y minus, I have to change this, y minus 2x the whole equation power of 3 minus y insert y minus 2x, show that wxx minus 4wyy equal to 0. So from this we get to know that wxx is equal to 4wyy. Yep, we get to know this. Now we'll try to find one by one. So our strategy here is we'll find this one first and we'll find this one, then we have to compare it, both of them. So first let's start with wxx. So it will become delta over delta x times delta f over delta x. So we'll substitute the f with our function, delta over delta x, and our function is y minus 2x cubed, and we'll change this to the bracket form to make it easier to see. So y minus 2x, and the power of third is half, so 1 over 2. So here we'll start to differentiate respective to x, so the power will go in front, so delta over delta x times with 3. Then we have to write this back, which is y minus 2x with the square, and we have to differentiate inside also. Since it's respective to x, we'll get negative 2 here, times with negative 2, and minus for this side, the power will go in front, which is half, and we write back the equation y minus 2x. Since the power was half, now we have to minus it by 1, so we'll get negative 1 over 2, then times with the derivative on inside, so we'll get negative 2. Now if we solve all this equation, we'll get delta over delta x, 3 times negative 2 will become negative 6 y minus 2x square, and this one we can cut this 2 and 2, and negative will become positive, so we'll get plus y minus 2x with the power of negative 1 by 2. Now we have to differentiate for the second time respective to x. So here we will get negative 6, and the 2 will go in front, 2 y minus 2x, and the power will become 1 here, and we have to times it from the inside, so we'll get negative 2, plus with the power will go in front, so negative 1 over 2, and we have to minus the power by 1, so y minus 2x with the power of negative 3 over 2, and we have to times with negative 2. So here we will get negative 6 plus 2 is negative 12. Negative 12 times negative 2 will become positive 24. So 24 y minus 2x plus with, so we have negative 1 over 2 here, and we have a negative 2 here, so it will become 1. So here we'll get y minus 2x negative 3 over 2. So this one is wxx. Now we'll try to find our wyy. So our wyy will be equal to delta over delta y times with delta f over delta y. Substitute the function here, so we'll get delta over delta y, delta over delta y, and the equation was y minus 2x cube minus y minus 2x with the power of half. So if we respective to y, we'll get delta over delta y, and here this one will be 3y minus 2x, and if we differentiate the inside, we'll get 1 back, so we don't need to write that, and this one will become minus 1 over 2 y minus 2x. I forget something, sorry, here will be square, and this one will be negative 1 over 2. And then if we derive it for the second time, we'll get a 2 in front, so we will get 6 y minus 2x, and this negative 1 over 2 will go in front, and we will get positive 1 over 4 y minus 2x power of negative 3 over 2. So this one is for the wyy. So now we have to compare our equation, so which is wxx equal to 4wyy. So wxx was 24 y minus 2x plus y minus 2x power with negative 3 over 2 will be equal to 4 times 6 y minus 2x plus 1 over 4 y minus 2x with the power of negative 3 over 2. Now if we do the product here, if 4 go inside there, the 6 will become 24, and the 1 by 4 will become 1. So 24 y minus 2x plus y minus 2x easier to say if we move this into this equation, where if we do wxx minus 4wyy, it will become 0, since it's just the same. So hence it's proven. Thank you.